Turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank you.
Opposition politicians using court to prolong Naira and fuel scarcity. FJ cries out. Now, the federal government of Nigeria on Tuesday said unscrupulous opposition politicians have legally hamstrung President Muhammadu Buhari from providing any relief to Nigerians on the scarcity of 200 Naira, 500 Naira, and 1,000 Naira banknotes. Who is saying this? That's the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed. At the 23rd edition of the President Muhammadu Buhari administration's scorecard in Abuja, he made a statement. He said the opposition parties have turned the scarcity of the new Naira notes to a political game, preferring to make Nigerians suffer more on the altar of unconscionable political gamesmanship. The pandemonium over the February 10 deadline for the validity of the 3 old Naira notes assumed another dimension on Monday as 5 political parties and 3 state governments began legal battles. Yes, Kaduna State Governor El-Rufai is there. Kogi is there. Zamfara is there. These governments have dragged the federal government before the Supreme Court, seeking an extension to the February 10 deadline. And the 5 political parties took the matter to the Federal Capital Territory FCT High Court and secured an order barring the federal government and the Apex Bank from any extension of the deadline. Now, that is what is happening. You've seen it now. This El-Rufai and his cohorts, the Kogi State Governor and the Zamfara State Governor, they have taken the federal government to the Supreme Court. While the 5 political parties have taken the matter to the Federal High Court. And you have seen what the Lai Mohammed is saying. So these politicians are frustrating opposition. Who is opposition? As Bola Ahmed Tinubu have alleged that they are using the fuel scarcity and the new Naira notes to frustrate him. Is he not the same party with them? With the Lai Mohammed? He is saying the opposition. But the main person, fighting, warring to forestall or see if the CBN will change the policy or even they extend the deadline, is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who I've seen himself has been disadvantaged by the policy. So if Lai Mohammed is making the statement that, look, the opposition figures are pushing and hamstringing their president because of the fuel scarcity, and look, that statement is neither here nor there. Yes? And so, what we are seeing is a case where the kingdom is rising against itself. A kingdom is rising against itself. We have seen it, and we have said it. It's an opportunity for Nigerians, particularly the southern Nigerians. What is happening now? They have to look beyond this new Naira and fuel scarcity. Something more is happening. That's what we are pointing at. This issue, what is happening in the polity in Nigeria, in this climate, in this environment, or whatever, it has undertone. It has an undertone. And if you check very well, you understand that it is giving us the opportunity to have a rethink, to have an introspective, to have an introspection of what is happening in the country. Because this is a case of kingdom rising against itself. And of course, you know what the scripture says when such a thing is happening. Can they stand? No way. That kingdom is bound to fail, and it will fail woefully. That is it. And so, what Lai Mohammed is saying is this, that the opposition is trying to distract them. But that's not true. They are the ones doing it. So Buhari have said it, that there's no going back on the Naira redesigning. Have said it, there's no going back. And who knows? They are controlling the courts. This means the El-Rufai and his cohorts, they are at the Supreme Court. The political parties went to the Federal High Court. And now the Federal High Court has given directive or order restraining even President Buhari, CBN governor, and other interested persons, not to extend the date beyond February 10th, not to try it. Say it is not it's not within their ambit to do so. He said it is not within the ambit of this of the president or the CBN governor to extend the dates or the deadline again. Say nowhere. That's what the court said, the Federal High Court. That is it. But as we are speaking, it is still the same APC. This man, the spokesperson of the Tinubu or APC campaign presidential campaign organization, the man that the Minister of State for Employment, the lawyer that got his SAN from Oluwole Market. Okay, so the man has been saying it. Say, look, what the court have said amounts to nothing, because they are not Supreme Court. So he has been trying to cast aspersions on the directive and judgment of the court, the Federal High Court in Abuja. Yes, the man that collected his SAN from Oluwole Market. So that is what we are saying. The kingdom is rising against itself. Nigerians, be prepared. Do not be carried away by the drama. They're not acting film for you. They're not acting seasonal film for you. What is happening has a spiritual undertone, and that is what we want you to get from it. So let us get ourselves prepared and push for this referendum that will make sure that all of us find peace. We find peace. Let us find this peace for once. All right? Secure a future for our children, for the future generations. Not this in this chaotic environment that the hoodlums in the gap of politicians, have taken over. Vultures, scavengers, they have taken they have taken over the entire political space, economic, everywhere. They are everywhere, sabotaging the Nigerians. You see, looters. What are we not talking about? It's time. It's time. It's Nundumitis Nigerians. It's Nundumitis Southern Nigerians. And it's Nundumitis Biafrans. Yes. It is time. So people should not feel anything other than that what is happening in Nigeria is not unexpected. It's not unexpected. We have been expecting such occurrence. We know that we to get to this point that the country will be in disarray. The conspiracy of 2015 is beginning to lose, and they are beginning to blame themselves, point accusing fingers to each